To simplify any expression, you want to follow the order of operations. With that in mind, the first thing I want to do is look inside of the first set of parentheses, and I'll simplify what's there. Looking at each type of factor, for instance, negative 8 and 12 are both coefficients, I'll simplify them in order. Negative 8 over 12, both of those have a common factor of 4. When I divide that out, negative 8 divided by 4 is negative 2. 12 divided by 4 is 3. When I look at the a's, I have 3 factors of a in the numerator, 2 factors of a in the denominator. The 2 in the denominator will cancel 2 of the 3 in the numerator, leaving 3 minus 2, or 1 factor of a in the numerator. The same idea with the b's. The 2 factor of b's in the numerator cancel 2 of the 3 in the denominator, leaving b to the first. When I look at my second grouping, there's something else going on that I don't really like that I'm going to deal with first, the negative exponents. What I want to remember about negative exponents is that they make you divide by a factor instead of multiply by a factor. So 2 to the negative 1 is just like dividing by 2 to the first. 2 to the first will go to the denominator. The a to the negative 2 that's in the numerator tells me to divide by a to the second power in the denominator. And then that b to the first in the numerator will stay there. When I look in the denominator, a to the fourth has a positive exponent. That guy will stay there. And then b to the negative 1 tells me to divide by b to the negative 1 in the denominator, which sends b to the first to the numerator. And now in that second grouping, I can combine my like bases. So in the numerator, I have b times b, which is b squared, and a to the second times a to the fourth. Adding the exponents, I'll get a to the 6 and a 2. So now I'm going to apply the outer exponents. For the first grouping, I'm going to cube everything. So negative 2 raised to the third power is negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2, which is negative 8. 3 to the third power, or 3 times 3 times 3, is 27. And then that exponent of 3 tells me that I have 3 sets of a to the first. I'll multiply my exponents. A to the first times 3 is a to the third. Likewise, b to the first, I have 3 sets of those to give me b cubed in the denominator. When I look at my next grouping, that negative exponent, the negative 2, tells me to do 2 things. I have to square everything, and I also have to write the reciprocal. So when you square something, you'll double all the exponents. In the numerator, I'll get b to the fourth, but with the negative exponent, that will send b to the fourth to the denominator. Likewise, the 2 in the denominator is squared. I'll get 4. With the negative exponent, it goes to the numerator. A to the 6, double the exponent, I'll get a to the 12. But with the negative, it becomes a to the 12 in the numerator. And now my last step, I need to multiply my 2 fractions. So when you multiply fractions, you want to divide out common factors. And looking at this, there are no common factors between any numerator and any denominator. So I just need to multiply everything together. In the numerator, negative 8 times 4 is negative 32. A to the third times a to the 12th. I'll add the exponents to get a to the 15. 27, and b to the third times b to the fourth. Adding the exponents, I'll get b to the 7th power.